Hey, we're almost Monday, and we will be chatting with Milky. We work closely with our producer, Simon Oscroft, who's kind of been just like a guiding hand through just our journey. Yeah, it was one of those songs where we showed up to the studio and we just played some music that we liked, and it was a pretty organic day. I think we wrote it pretty quickly. It's just fun to kind of just play some guitars and pass ideas around and just see what you get and not put too much pressure on the day. So from what I recall, it was just kind of one of those pretty casual days that got a good song out of it.
Yeah, this one, I think we just kind of jammed some guitars, a bit more of a guitar heavy track, and just found some parts, some riffs, and yeah, pretty straightforward. I think there's that line, that guitar riff that like goes down a long scale that kind of gets stuck in people's heads sometimes.
I think for us, something that's been really important is like, gosh, this is going to sound really cliche, but like sort of going back to the most like authentic version of ourselves and letting that come out in the music. I think sometimes as an artist, it's really easy to just see what other people are doing or what's successful and maybe want to try to do a little bit of that. But for us, what's been really important is kind of making music that feels like, you know, like where we grew up and like, you know, influenced by kind of the culture of home and everything. We're from San Diego, so just a lot of, beach culture, surfing, and I think finding that was really important for us on these new singles.
I think it's kind of a mix of the same and different. We usually, again, we write with Simon a lot, and he's a producer, but we'll sometimes bring in somebody freshen up, but a lot of the times it's just bringing in music that we like and being kind of trying to get aligned on the same idea. But I think the biggest thing is having some type of structure, which is just listening to music, throwing some riffs around or chords or lyrical ideas, but then also just switching it up so you have a nice, structure, but then keep it fresh so the ideas keep coming.
I think it's super important these days, as like an artist or a band, or that you really, the visuals really kind of match and kind of like help tell the story of the music. I feel like that's a pretty important thing nowadays. I don't know, especially with just like how saturated everything is now. Like, I think having something that catches people's eyes is important, and sometimes that's what like gets them to click on your song that's in this playlist that has thousands of, So I think it's important, and I think it's cool too, like building something that fans and people kind of know is like your own thing. And it's a hard thing to do, but I think just finding cool people to work with and collaborate with is just important on that front. Well, last time we came to Sydney, and then we went to the Sunshine Coast and shot a music video there, and we had so many like really fun. The Sunshine Coast is so amazing. It's so beautiful. And this is gonna sound a bit cringe probably for Aussies, but like we held like a koala and like ate meat pies and like very Aussie stuff that felt was touristy, but we were super in on doing. We were tourists, yeah. But we went to like Noosa Heads, which is like so beautiful, and again, we're just being our full tourist selves as we were here. But I'd say like the koala holding was really nice. I miss mango. We also were just at the Sydney Zoo, and we I guess so much of our experience is animals, but had like a little red panda like crawling around on us, and then we also got to like pouch feed a little wallaby, like a brand new baby. It was pretty cute. So I guess our cool experiences are surrounded by cute animals here. We haven't surfed too many waves in Australia yet. I remember Cole had a good journey, but we've only hit really Bondi and Manly so far. But Luke and I are doing a trip to the Gold Coast after this trip, so we'll let you know. We're working on an album right now, which is cool for us because we've obviously never done one yet, and it's something we've always wanted to do. This trip to Australia is kind of sort of the last, like, more touring thing. We have some random shows, but it's sort of the last thing for this year with touring, and all hands on deck for making this album. And then next year, a ton of touring and hopefully supporting that album and, you know, cool things around that. We're doing it right now. So I'm feeling, I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I'm feeling nervous a little bit in a good way, just because I want it to be good. And it feels a bit more like in the past, you just go and like write a single and it feels kind of like, oh, well, you know, like get a single. Now it feels like, okay, we need to like put together, you know, this whole thing that, you know, feels cohesive. So, but it's also, I mean, also really exciting. It's something we've wanted to do for a long time, and I think it helps. Like, I don't know, all of my favorite bands growing up like would put out albums, and you can get kind of define them by those like albums and like eras of them doing it. So it's kind of exciting to jump into that world. Just hope we do a good album. The Strokes.
Foster the People.
Dawson Stole Mine, The Strokes.
Be cool to do collaboration with Empire of the Sun.
Aim on the Sniffers.
Maybe like MGMT or something. Probably Is This It? The Strokes.
Wolfgang Amadeus Phoenix.
Parachutes. Coldplay. About Time.
Sandlot.
Surf's Up. Not Messing Up.
Think about a lot of things sometimes. I'll kind of zone out, or I'll watch people a lot of the time and just find people that make me laugh.
Yeah, trying to remember lyrics sometimes on the harder songs. Usually just looking at people and like, yeah, kind of like Luke, like people will just make you laugh and smile, and that's always kind of fun seeing those folks out there. Hannah Montana. Easy.
Miley Cyrus.
Hannah Montana.
Probably Coldplay. You know, everybody's got the little wristbands. It's cute and fun.
We go with For Today.
Khruangbin. Spice Girl.
They're probably the same.
It's 3. Sweetie Does. Or Sweetie Spice.
Really Cool Spice.
Kind of cool spice. Drench fries.
Always.
Alex G.
Red Rock. Z.
Zzz. Cool.
What? Oh, maybe like Petco Park or something in San Diego.
Yeah, I'd go either Petco or is it Mattress Firm still?
I don't know. It changes every year.
There's a venue in San Diego. It's a big venue. Changes every year. So, but that one.
It's hard to
It's a
not
complex-
see the Beatles. I mean, that's kind of a basic one, but like, it's kind of true.
I feel like Frank Ocean's had a big impact.
Yeah, probably of all time. Yeah, I agree. The Beatles with Dawson. Probably just slow down and enjoy all the moments.
Kind of similar. I think make space for things and not try to cram every second with something.
Surf more. I'd say Heroes, David Bowie.
Go 1901 Phoenix.
I'm blanking on the name of the Pixies song. It's Where Is My Mind, because of Fight Club. A lot. Changes your mood. Makes you have a good time. Go to a concert. It's awesome.
Consistency.
Everything for us. I mean, we're kind of making our living off of it, so it's kind of everything. We love Milky.